It was a bright, sunny morning in the forest. Birds were singing and the air was fresh. A fox walked slowly along a dusty path, his stomach growling with hunger. He hadn't eaten anything for days. He looked around, hoping to find some food. The fox searched under bushes, around trees, and behind rocks. He sniffed the air, hoping to catch the smell of something tasty. But there was nothing. No berries, no small animals, and no food, scraps left by humans. The fox felt tired, but his hunger pushed him to keep looking. After a while, the fox found himself near a small farm. The farm had a stone wall. Around it, the fox stopped to rest under the shade of a tree next to the wall. He looked up and noticed something that made his eyes light up with excitement. Over the wall, he could see grapes. The grapes were big, purple, and juicy. They shone brightly under the sun, making them look even more delicious. The fox's mouth watered. Those grapes looked perfect, he thought to himself. If I can just get them. Feeling hopeful, the fox stood up and stretched his legs. He walked closer to the wall and stared at the grapes. They were high up, just out of his reach. The fox prepared to jump. He crouched down, wiggled his tail, and leaped as high as he could. But the grapes were still too high. He landed back on the ground with a thud. The fox did not give up. He tried again and again, jumping higher each time. He stretched his neck and opened his mouth wide. But no matter what he did, he couldn't reach the grapes. The fox sat down, panting and frustrated. He looked at the grapes and thought, why are they so high up? It's not fair. I just want a small bite. After catching his breath, the fox decided to try something different. He climbed onto a rock near the wall, hoping it would give him a better chance. Standing on the rock, he jumped again, but the grapes were still out of reach. His stomach growled louder. His legs grew tired. He sat down again, staring angrily at the grapes. I have tried everything, he muttered. Why can't I get them? The sun was now high in the sky. The fox was exhausted. His fur was damp with sweat. His paws ached from jumping so much. Finally, he gave up. The fox stood up, shaking the dust off his fur, and turned to leave. As he walked away, he said to himself, those grapes are probably sour anyway. It's better that I did not eat them. He kept walking, trying to convince himself that the grapes are not worth the effort. But deep inside, the fox knew he was disappointed. He was still hungry, and the image of the juicy grapes stayed in his mind. The fox left the farm and returned to the forest.